Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel at Emperor Creative Studio. So in today's video tutorial, we're going to be learning how to edit a flyer with this app called Snapseed. As you can see, I'm just pointing this one now. So that's what you are going to be using for today's video tutorial. So Snapseed is an editing app. You can use it to edit your photos, your design, but I use it to edit designs. So for graphic designers also, and mind you, this video is for educational purpose. So before we continue, like and comment and share to your friends, and remember also to subscribe. Thank you. So stay with me through this process because you will learn a lot. So I'm going to click on the Snapseed app. So actually I'm looking for the design I want to edit is this one. As you can see, this one that I'm touching now, that's the design I want to edit, which is this one. So but this, as you can see, this is the interface and this is the updated Snapseed app. So if you want to update your own, you have to go and update the Snapseed because this is how Snapseed looks like now. So but for the sake of this video tutorial, I'm going to start from the scratch. So I'll click on add photo. Then there is no space for browse because if I click on browse, it will take me to my Google gallery, to now my folder. It will be easy to look for. Let's just keep scrolling. I just hope I see the design on time. I think it's an old design. So keep scrolling. It should be somewhere here. Okay, this is it. This is the design. So we are going to click on the design, then I'll click on add. Now once I click on add, it's going to take me to this design, this Snapseed interface or whatever. So let me just explain these three things here. So when we talk about look, this is looks. You understand? Looks is kind of a, let me see. Okay, let's just click on it. As you can see, these are just, let me say, a presets where these are, you can use this also to edit your videos, which is if you click on it, you understand, if you click on it, if you click on portrait, you will see your design will be on a portrait color. Do you understand? But if you also click on the next smooth, your design will be on it. It's kind of a preset. Do you understand? And a already designed, edited stuff that is just on in the app. Do you get? So but I'm not going to be using any. We are going to be editing from the scratch. So then this is tools. As you can see, this is tools. So in these tools, what do we use the tools for? This is the main stuff we are going to be using in this video tutorial. So this is export. Export is used for, let me say, after editing, then you can save your video through this place. So let's just start. So I'll click on tools. As you can see, we have refine, we have fix, we have style. So we are going to be doing this one after the other. So I'll click on style. So the first thing here now, this is style. We are not going to be using everything here. We are not going to be using everything here. I have this main stuff which I do use in my designs when editing. So we are not going to be using everything here. So your editing depends, the tool you use here depends on what you are editing. Do you understand? And what you let me say the what you want to achieve. Do you understand? So the first thing we are going to be using here is this one called bloom. This called bloom. So we are going to be clicking on the bloom. So as you can see, this is what it does. All these white or light images is going to be bringing out the light effect in it. So, but we are not going to be increasing it well. So I think we should leave it at 20. Now click on good. So this is it. Can you see anyone will do the effect will come out immediately? So I'll click on the tools again. I don't think I'm going to be using any other tool here. So I have to just go over to fix. And I don't also think I'm going to be using any other tool here in this fix because healing is for, let me say, if there is a spot in when, like I use healing for, let me say, when I'm editing a human image but not in the design. So I'll go over to refine, then I'll click on the haze. I think I'll increase it to 100. As you can see, this is filter strength. So I'll click on good. No, I think I have to reduce that dehaze. I think I have to reduce it. As you can see, I have to reduce it. So I'll click on this place to to go back to my previous edit, this place that you have seen now. So I'll click on it. As you can see, I'm now back. So I'll click on that the haze again. I'll just increase it a little bit. I think 30 is nice. Let me say 30 is nice. So I'll click on good. So I'll wait. This eye stuff is the really weirdest thing that Snapseed have done. So I'll click on the next thing I'll do. I'll click on details. Once I click on details, I'll increase the structure to 100. I'll increase the sharpening, let me say to 70. Yes. So it depends on what you are editing and how you want the results to be. Do you understand? You can choose to leave the structure at even 20, 50. It depends on your design. But I want this design to be colorful, so I'll click on good. So now I'll come over to screen image. So the first thing is brightness. As you can see, you are going to touch the screen so as to see it. So the first thing is brightness. So I'll increase the brightness to 15. Then I'll scroll up. I'll increase the contrast, I think, to 5. So I'll saturation to 5 too. Or let me say 10. So the ambience, I'll increase it to 20. So highlight, I think I need a very good highlight here. So I'll increase it to, let me say, 80. Now I'm done with this scene image. You can choose to also use this shadows and want, but I don't normally use want. Why? Because this is what want does. As you can see the result. It makes your design look like kind of a little bit fire or hot. You understand? Which is not actually nice for flyers. Even if I'm going to use it, I do like to increase it just a little bit so that there will be like that little effect of want in the design. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this white balance. So as you can see, there is tint, there is temperature. So temperature, I'll increase it to 2 +2, and then tint, I'll increase it to minus. I'll decrease it to -2. I think -2 is good. So I'll click on good. So this is what we have for now. So what do I do next? I'll click on close. So then we are done with this editing. So the next thing we have to do is just to export. I'm now going to click this export here. Now that's when we are going to use it. I'll click on export. So remember, one thing you should know is click on this one here, which is export. Create a copy with permanent changes. As you can see, this is original size JPG 100% and no changes to the exported EXIF information. So exact information, I think that's what they want to write here. So my this file now, this thing I'm importing is at 100%, which means the quality is 100%. Do you understand? So maybe your own might be at 80 or 70 or whatever, maybe because of glitch in the app or whatever. So this is how to set it before exporting. So I'll click on this setting. As you can see, you can choose a light or a dark background. Do you understand? So this is system default. This is the setting. You can use your phone display setting. Do you understand? Most vibrations were turned off. Let me say a vibration came into your phone, then this is where this. Then as you can see, this is image sizing. You understand? This one here, it is image sizing. Then what does it do? As you can see, do not resize. If you click on 400 pixels or 4000 pixels or 2000 pixels or 1920 pixels, so what it means is that any image you import won't be like any image you bring into the Snapseed app. The app automatically turns the image to the, do you understand, to this size. It can't be higher than this size. Do you understand? Or if you put it at 800 pixels, even if you import, let me say, a 10 by 15 or whatever 20, it reduces the size to this to match this setting that you set here. So what you're going to do is this do not resize, which is anything you import here remains what it is. So that's it. So let's go back. So this is format and quality. This is the part I was telling you about. So which is, as you can see, JPG 100%. If you click on 90% or 80% of PNG, do you understand? Even if you are going to use, better to use PNG than to leave it at 80% or 90%. It depends on what you are editing actually. Because if you are editing let me say a logo with no background, then you can use PNG. Do you get it? But this JPG, leaving it at 95% and 80% also might reduce the quality and format of the slide editor. So that's why you are going to leave it at 100%. So as you can see, this is no changes to the exported exif information. You understand? So this is it. It's now set where this one should be at do not resize. This one should be at 100% JPG. So I'll just go back, then I'll click on export. So as you can see, we are just going to wait. What we are waiting for, we need to see the results. So we're going to wait. So we are done with the editing now. So what we are going to do, let's now compare it in our, let me see, in my gallery. So I'll click on gallery. So I'll click on folder. So this is the Snapseed folder. So let me just go to my Pixel Lab folder first. So this is the Pixel Lab folder. Let me look for the design. So this is the design. As you can see the color, see everything. The quality is nice, everything is nice, you understand? But this is the design from Pixel Lab directly. So let me just go back to my Snapseed folder. As you can see, so this is my Snapseed folder, and this is the design. As you can see, everything is looking bright, good, nice, good to look at, and as you can see the quality also. As you can see, this is the quality. So thank you for watching. So remember to subscribe, watch to the end also, and share to your friends who are going to need this video, because lots of people will find this video helpful. And remember to subscribe at the end of this video. Thank you.